everybody, welcome back to Axion Token channel. I hope you guys are going to enjoy another fun little auction here. Boy, it's a VCA, it's coming up soon, but of course it's going to be 200 million. So how fast are we going to sell it out? Your guess is as good as mine. I bet it's going to happen pretty fast, to be honest. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome, of course, to the chat. Get into there, say hello to everyone in the community. It's just a wonderful time to get together with like-minded investors in Axion and talk about all the things that are happening at the moment. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course, and check out the membership supporters club on the join button there as well. Axionites, elites, heroes, and krakens, get in there and help support the content and marketing of Axion well into a YouTube algorithm. So very cool on that one. Quickly, let's go back here. I'm just up here on the actual chat there, just looking on the Discord. We're going to jump over, of course, to the actual Axion auction and check that out as well. So very nice. We've got 502,565,000 Axion up for grabs today, and the regular auction is auction day 254. Auction day 254, and wow, basically mega regular auction, and we've got 19.18 is the target, and we hit 19.05, so pretty much sold out. The market price is moving around actually, and moving around, it's going up. So pretty amazing stuff. We're going to check that out shortly. $45,477 is the target. But we've been absolutely smashing it for sure. So very nice there. And of course, almost 400 million Axion in dividends. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. So we're getting dividends and we're getting some definite market support through the regular auctions from the looks of it. So the experiment looks pretty interesting, actually, to be honest. Obviously foregoing some wrap Bitcoin dividends at the moment while this is on, but certainly that market price support has been quite nice. So the auction price at the moment, 28.7 million Axion per ETH. That includes the 10% bonus Axion in a regular auction. And of course, when people who have bid in here with this 19 ETH decide to withdraw and stake in 4 minutes time, they'll be able to get up to 20% more bonus there if they stake a 555 day, which is 15.2 years. We've got also people that can, if they do 350 stakes or more, they can get 6% or more. So extra bonus. So it's pretty awesome. Basically up to 30% extra in the auctions. Nice there. Let's quickly check and see what VCA is coming up at the moment. So it's coming up, what's it, 66, I think. I lost the number now, 66. I hope it's 66 because I'm telling you it's 66. And so 200,000. Oh, sorry, 200 million. Hey, 200 million Axion up for grabs, 18,104. That's about to start in a couple of minutes, 26th of July. It's a venture capital auction. Now we're flipping over from from Axion dividends to wrap Bitcoin dividends. Boy, I'm jumping ahead of myself in my brain there, but that's where we're at the moment. Looking good. Let's quickly check the chat there. And we've got John Atkins in the house. Hi, Suitman and everybody. Another Axion token member. Great to see John. Always a good auction sellout again. Absolutely. And nice one there. 3 minutes to go, folks. Let's quickly jump over to the price while we can. And we'll go over here. Look at this, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is the daily chart on Axion on Dex Tools. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles. 6 daily green candles. Been a while since we had that, boy. Boy, oh boy, so nice to see that there. And the last one here is the biggest one so far. Up from the low was quadruple 08 so far during today, and the high is quadruple 9076, which is where we're at right now. Woohoo! I'm loving it. I think that's really cool. That pink line there, you can see the pink line right there. That is 0001. We'll move away from quadruple zeros to triple zeros. We like that. That pink mark is not far away. We've only got a fraction of a fraction to get there, so pretty amazing. I'm going to try and work out the fractions of the fractions, but it's pretty small. And so we've got to get that pink line. That will be 0001, and then we won't have to talk about quadruple zeros. Of course, it's been a great buying time if you've been buying Axion at those prices for sure, and that's going to benefit you long term, big time. Very nice in there. So we're heading towards that pink line, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, obviously, we've got a VCA starting, so we don't have the buying emphasis from the regular auction, but we've got another 500 million regular auction starting after that. So who knows what could happen within that time frame. All right, we've got the 2 minutes left, and we're counting it down, folks. Counting it down real nice. Hey, it's pretty quiet in the chat there. Let's liven that chat up, and let's get going. I'm actually going to probably look here. We're going to actually check out. We've got one piece of news today. Obviously, the the audit vote went through, so we're going to check that out as well, but we're going to do that as the auction starts, and we'll hold that over because we're about to finish in 1 minute and 30 seconds through that. Let's quickly jump over to the Axion Today dashboard. You can see that there's definitely something not going right there with the old update there on the actual dividends, but everything else looks okay at the moment, so not too bad. And where we're at on that. So yeah, we'll check out a few stats, of course, around the Axion ecosystem later in the live opening sniping hour for VCA number 65, I believe. So I'm going to go double check that quickly. Let me just go do that. Got to make sure that I'm talking about the actual right VCA. I think it's 65. That's 66. Sorry, 66. I think it's 66. Let me double check. I've been a bit of a rush. Running around, but it's good to be back here at the moment. Let me have a quick look in here. How are we going? Let's go to live streams. Going to check out the old live streams. Check out where we were up to last time. Let's have a look here. Just jumping into that right now. Let's see the old one. What do we got there? Oh, I don't even think I have that on there. 66. It must be. Oh, I'm getting a bit behind there. I'm gonna have to start putting the numbers back on there for sure. Let me just jump back to this one. 66, and I believe it's 66. So it looks like 66 to me. Let me jump over here. We've just 14 seconds to go, folks, in this regular auction, day 254. We're just scrolling down there. 8.4. That's 65. What do we got there? Regular auction. VCA auction 19, and then so 66. I think we might be even up to VCA number 67. To be honest, folks. I think I might have got a step behind there. 1, 2. Yeah, I think we are up to VCA number 67. 8, 65, 60. No, we're up to 66. So VCA 66. Oh boy, confirm that. That's bad form tonight from me. I'll have to work on that one. So VCA number 66 is about to open, folks. And it has opened. It's open now. So no need to worry about that. VCA number 66 is opening. Let's refresh this. It's going to be auction day 255. Auction day 255, VCA 66. That's official now. I just did my old update check. Just updating that. Let's go. We've got Cadillac Jack in there. All exciting times since Cadillac Jack, absolutely. And Yuya Namoto's back in the house. Hello, hello. Always great to see you, Namoto, in the house. And Jonathan Kapala, another Axion token member. A big shout out to you. It's such a beautiful time to be alive. Keep your head down and be patient, family. Absolutely, be patient with that. So we're going to reset the auction and see how we go. Then we're going to check out the price again, then the news announcements, and onwards and upwards. And we're going to watch the ETH price action in the opening sniping hour. There we are, folks. 200 million Axion up for grabs in VCA number 66, auction day 255. And you're right here live. 7.67 to sell it out. Woo, that's not too much. That's crazy stuff. So this is a baby VCA because normally we have 500 million in them. So this is really baby. But this, you can see the venture capital auction has replaced the regular auction up top there. And now we've moved from 85% of the ETH to, 80% of the ETH to 85% of the ETH. And now we're buying wrapped Bitcoin dividends from the market rather than Axion, which we get in the regular auctions. So we have two different types of auctions. Now we're on wrapped Bitcoin. Very nice. We're going to see whether it gets sniped out. If it does, there's going to be a short live stream, but we've still got some announcements to look at. So we'll be checking that out too. Now the auction price in VCA is the same as the market price, but instead of 10% Axion, you get 10% wrapped Bitcoin back to your wallet immediately. So if you want to bid into the auction, you can use the link in the video description. It will take you to this page, hook up your wallet, and then put some Ethereum in there. Just click send max there, put your bid in, the amount that you want to do. If you want to do 1 ETH or something like that, send bid, and it will go in here. And that, voila, there it will be. And then you get a new line item below says my bets. And then you can withdraw and stake that at the end of 24 hours. Get your Axion, but you'll get your wrapped Bitcoin immediately back to your wallet, 10%. Pretty nice. Then obviously when you withdraw and stake up to 20%, very nice. Just like the regular auctions. The only thing that's different is this 10% part. You get wrapped Bitcoin rather than Axion for that. All right, so pretty a 7.67. So this should sell out like okay. So you would think. Let me just update that there. I'm going to go into general chat, and of course we're going to wait till something happens there. At the moment, let's quickly refresh this one too. This is reset as well. So I've got Axion Today dashboard and the official Axion staking platform auction page up, reset there for sure. Let's go do a little refresh because sometimes we get that ETH in before I even see it. And I have to refresh these pages to make sure that happens. Hey, half a ETH. Woohoo! We got half a ETH in there, folks. Nice one. We started off with the boom, 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 boom. A Rocky Balboa, half an ETH in there right now. Very cool on that. It's going really strong. Have we got Vans in the house? Vans, good to see hands in there. Sorry, Vandervoort, I have to say that correctly. Hi, Suitman and Guess, good to see you in the house there. Hands for sure. Very nice. All right, so there we are, half an ETH already. So that's going to be some nice dips. Let's quickly check. We're going to refresh the Axion Today dashboard and see how that goes too. Now I said dashboard instead of dashboard. I'm slurring my words. I haven't had anything to drink. Honestly, I have not had anything to drink. Just a little bit there. 0.0259. Pretty cool. $1,000 US. Ching ching! It's like being at the casino. No, it's not, but it's really quite cool. Half an ETH in there, and we're selling out nice. Let's go into general chat. You know me. Oh, I got beaten by VJS. That's so upsetting. So upsetting. I'm so upset. I'm glad for VJS, but I'm upset for myself. All right, very nice. Hey, we got some Bitcoin divs. So 6.353% sold out already, and we are on the mile there. Let's have a quick look at our price. Of course, looking good. 6 days green candles. We like that. Let's go to the hourly and slowly look at that on the hourly. Woo-hoo-hoo! So look at those last there. We got some decent volume coming here and give us a nice little pump there. Obviously, ETH is also pushing up. So we've got ETH is at 2375. So a big move in ETH on that one, but pretty nice. Now, if we go back to the daily, of course, now ETH has obviously had just a big jump too. So excuse me, if we go to the daily, we're going to go Max Payne. Check this out. So we're back on the daily again. I've now added the 200 rolling average. Woo-hoo-hoo! We have got plenty of data for it. We could have done it probably a couple of weeks ago, but we've got a decent line now, right? So the blue line is a 100-day rolling average, and the yellow is a 200-day rolling average. Woo! We're growing up, folks. We're maturing. It's amazing. Finally got a chart where we can put the 200-day rolling average on it. That's a big deal from the TA charting point of view, technical analysis point of view. Very nice there. Obviously, we've got the 100-day moving underneath the 200-day, but once that reverses, we know we're in good form, right? Very nice. All right, so pretty cool that. Let's quickly go back to chat there. And we've got Alex in the house there. Hi, Hans, Vert. Hi, John Atkins. Hi, Jonathan Kapala. Hi, Cadillac Jack. And hi, Yuya Namoto from Alex, our moderator. Pretty cool on that. So going good. Let's do another refresh. I've certainly got to beat the VJS on there in the chat in case we get another bid in there. So we're currently 6 minutes in. There's that bid, half a bid there. Every time I go to bid, a notice comes up and blocks the bid. It's just the way we roll. All right, so we're going good there at the moment. Let's go over to activity, see what we've got in there as well. I think I saw some big max share stakes coming out of the 500 million regular auction we just had. So we just started that. Yeah, so the first one came out, a shark, staked it all for 5 days. Nice one there, shark. And then we had another shark bid in half an ETH into the auction. They got 10% wrap Bitcoin back immediately to the wallet for bidding in. And of course, 85% of that, $1,000 goes to stakers, 0.025. And then 5% goes to the Axion Foundation. So pretty cool on that. We're going nicely. All right, let's scroll down here. So we're starting at 165.2. Well, we just got a bit more there. So that's where we're starting off after 65 VCAs. And we're just counting it up there now. Pretty cool. 135.4 has been withdrawn. Looking good, folks. Looking good. All right, let's see. Hey, the chat's pretty quiet there today. Pretty quiet chat. Everyone must be excited about the week. What day of the week is it? Monday. Everyone must be excited about the start of the week. I guess depends where you are in the world, of course. What time is it here? It's Monday, 7:09 p.m. in the evening on Monday. So yeah, we're marching through. Nice one there. All right. That's where we're going. Let's jump over here again, and we'll move around. Let's go check out some of. Let's go check out the voting. So we're going to have a quick check of that while we wait for some ETH to come into the auction and snipe. So we've got 2 live at the moment. This one's still live. It says should Axion version 3 be ordered? I believe that's pretty unanimous. So I think that's pretty much a done deal. I think it's actually. It says it still closes in 10 hours. If you want to vote, go for it. But looks pretty much overwhelming, doesn't it? 155 billion shares. 95.59% says yes. So even though it's 10 hours to go, but don't see that really changing. What have we got? We got 650 billion shares, was it? Let's have a look how many we've got in the market there. Let's go scroll back up. We've got 656.6 billion. So we're already at, how much of the votes that? That's quite a lot. Let's have a look at that. We got 155. 155.66 plus 7.18 equals 162.84 billion shares is voted. So we divide that by the total, 656.8, and that would give us just shy of 25% has voted. So that's not too bad. 24.79% has voted for the first vote so far, but it looks pretty unanimous, doesn't it? You need some pretty heavy swing the other way. There's certainly the shares to do it, but are very unlikely based on previous votes. All right, let's jump back to voting 2. So it looks like we are going to do the audit, which I think is pretty prudent myself. I actually haven't voted, which I never got around to voting. It's pretty overwhelming, so I don't know if I have to vote on that one. Let's go back to the voting there. We're going to reconnect. Let's reconnect. Boom. And update that. I'm going to refresh. Thanks for bearing with me as I do these changeovers. A change of the guard, as it were. Waiting for that. So that's the first one there, and that looks like it's gone. So then they set up, because that was okay, they went, how should Axion pay for the version 3 audit? So that is now active now. Let's go see how that's doing in early gates. That's still got 1 day to go. So make sure get in there and vote your shares. Important, get out your vote there and help along. Oh, wow, okay. I don't think we've seen a vote for this a long time. How should Axion pay for Axion version 3? And we've already got a pretty tight competition here between 2 of the options. Option 3 is 10%. Option 1 is option 4 is 1%. I actually haven't read this announcement. So first one is fund from the dev wallet, fund from liquidity pool, fund from the Q4 auction proceeds, borrow from Bitcoin dividends, fund from the dev wallet, fund from liquidity pool, fund from Q4. What is actually winning? Borrow from Bitcoin dividends. Oh, that's leading at the moment, but only by a bit. How much we got? 60 billion, 53 billion. So what's that? 60 plus 53 plus 11 plus 1. So we're at 125. So we're still about 2/3 of the vote that we got from the previous one, but we've still got a day to go. And 58 to 50. That's pretty tight. Fund from the dev wallet, borrow from the Bitcoin divs. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see how that plays out. Get in there and put your vote in. We've got some big shares voting in. 28 votes so far. So get in there and let it count. We'll probably catch up on that tomorrow and see where they ended up. Very cool. We've got a couple comments there in the chat there. Cadillac Jack, haha, we're all busy checking on our chart, Superman, says Cadillac Jack. Very nice there. Hey, we're up to 0.56 on the old amount there. And not too bad. I'll put another AS in here, see what we're up to. Yeah, 0.56, a little bit more ETH in there, and 7.3% sold out. Nice. And was it John Atkins saying, just starting the working week in the UK? Yeah, I bet. All the best for that, John. Have a good week at work. Good to see BTC and the whole market up. Yeah, really probably spurred on, from what I can tell, by the Elon Musk and the Twitter founder who's going for that. So they probably may have started off a bit of buying spree again. Triple Dutch says, welcome Triple Dutch, by the way. Another Axion token member. Very cool. Hello, friends. What a difference a new bull market makes. Absolutely does, Triple Dutch. Good timing, eh? Pick up all that Axion while the price is low, and then let the market ride back up. Nice. Alex Casey says, does this mean I better pull out my wrap Bitcoin divs before they get borrowed from? I'm not sure. I actually didn't read that part. Good point there. Maybe I'll jump back into that and try and actually read the announcement. Quadruple 09076. Let's go to the announcements up here at the moment. Let's go to see the actual official announcement. Alex has spurred me on with finding the best data. There we are, folks. Jojo, good morning, good afternoon. So it's very clear the community would like us to audit version 3 code prior to launching. It is now time for us to fire up our next DAO vote. And with regards to the funding of the audit, we've managed to decrease the cost of the audit to 60,000. Woohoo! We always love cost efficiency. And there we are, or cost something effectiveness, something like that. 75,000 through conversations with Halborn, the security auditing firm. There are 4 voting options in this proposal, so please take time to consider each carefully. If there are any questions you have in the voting process, feel free to reach out to us here in the Discord channel. Those with stakes over 350 days are eligible to participate in this vote via shares. The vote is now live and ends in 48 hours. So that was 6 a.m. my time, which is 13 hours ago. 13 hours ago, already at 25% through that time period there. So so forth. For information, including the entire proposal and breakdown, along with the link to vote, visit the website. So we'll open that up. You can also vote now by visiting the voting platform, which we were just in. So there, we'll jump over to here. So this is the Axion.network website. So if you want to check out the full description, I'll leave that there as well. Hey, we've got Cardano TV in there at the moment. Hey, locked on and listening, says Cardano TV. Nice to see you in there, Cardano TV, as always. And there we are, folks. There's the link to the full audit. But here we are. We're going to scroll down there. The community must now vote on how to pay for the Axion Version 3 audit. For more information about the audit itself, including reasons why an audit should be performed, please visit the page, which we did look at with the first vote, so we won't go there. There are multiple options, combinations to pay for the audit. The intent of this vote is to determine the community's most prominent option, though the ending result may be a combination of options. In this vote, you will choose the options that you believe would be best. So you can submit your vote. That will take us to that page. Key facts: provider health on. Time frame September the 6th to mid-October still, so the time frame hasn't changed, but the cost has. A final price to be determined upon confirmation of audit. There would be an initial deposit of an unknown amount with full payment due upon audit completion. That seems fairly reasonable. Launch time frame with audit, assuming audit starts immediately, end of Q3 to early Q4, which is not too bad. Audit time, paid times, payment and timelines. You've got all those in there. I won't go to read through all that. Let's jump into the vote. The vote needs to be voted on how to pay for this audit. You will select from the ones below. The prominent option or the most prominent options will be utilised to fund the audit. Any options that you have not garnered significant votes considered viable funding options. It will be up to Axion development team to determine the best way to enact this funding or to divide the funding options based on the largest votes garnered for each option, because each option comes with its own timeline for auditing depending on whether the audit can be paid, and the development team will update the community on any proposals or actual timelines. So it seems quite reasonable. The Axion development team reserves the right to be able to attempt to secure the audit partnership in a timely manner, and will update the community with any proposed or taken actions in order to ensure the audit can successfully begin. Well, I think that's fairly good. All right, the voting options are as follows. Fund from the dev wallet. You would like the dev wallet to sell on market to fund some or all or the cost of the audit. So obviously that's going to put some downward price pressure on that. Fund from the liquidity pool. You would like to wait until the liquidity pool tokens are freed up in mid-September and fund some or the audit. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one either. That's taking funds out of there. But funds from Q4 auction proceeds. You would like to use the Q4 auction proceeds to fund some or all the audit. If option 2 or 4 is chosen, then option 2 or 4 is chosen, then this could repay the loan or borrow. Borrow from Bitcoin dividends. You would like to borrow from the 30 wrap Bitcoin dividends, BTC, sorry, that is present in the staking contract to be paid back by Axion proceeds in Q4. You'd like to borrow from the 30 wrap Bitcoin dividends that is present in the staking contract. I didn't even know. It's a little confusing, that one to me. Maybe I'm with Alex on that one. Anyways, jumping back to Cardano TV, voted for the audit, then voted for the borrowing community Bitcoin divs to pay for it. Sounds like the case is the one that's winning only by 8 percentage points at the stage, or 8%. Yeah. Maybe read the full description on option 4, says John Atkins. Yeah, it looks like I have to. Same for me, Cardano, says John Atkins. Full description of option 4. Yeah, I'm not sure where that is. Maybe it's over here. Like I say, this is what happens when you do it live. Let's just check the auction, see how we're going with the ETH first of all before we go back into more of that payment stuff. 0.56, so doesn't look like we've got any more updated there, but we're going pretty nicely with the Bitcoin dividends. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, we're still sitting there pretty similar to what we had before. Now, that means I've got to go back to the auction and check out the voting there. Normally I'm pretty good at this auction voting, but I'm muddling around quite a bit here. I do apologize. I haven't really looked at it, but there we are. Have we got anything else on this? I'm not sure. That's the vote. So submit your vote there. Yeah, I think that was about it. I don't know if you're referring to this one here. Oh, there's all right. So this is the one I skipped. I skipped this part, didn't I? Hilarious. All right. So was it? In order to afford the audit, the community would vote on the following options if a vote is secured at pays to. I thought this was stuff I'd seen before. That's why I just jumped over it. Axion Foundation could sell the full or partial amount of Axion from the dev fund. This will result in an immediate price decrease as the amount of converted to stablecoin at current volumes. The full amount was sold. We estimate a 5 to 7% price decrease with the sell. The timeline for Axion Version 3 launch would be at the end of Q3, Q4. Axion could pay for the liquidity pool, but with the community provided liquidity tokens locked until the end of September, the Axion Foundation cannot pay for the audit until those tokens are released, pushing out the time frame of the audit and the launch of version 3 to Q4. Q1, no, we don't want that. There would be no direct impact on the price. However, future buys and sales would have the potentially higher price impact. Number 3, Axion could pay for the proceeds generated through the auctions. The community has voted to allocate the current auction ETH proceeds to marketing budget in order to bring new investors, so raising the effort would start Q4. If the auction budget is reallocated to pay for the audit, it would take approximately 2 to 3 months at the current price volume to save up for the audit using the auction proceeds alone. Therefore, version 3 could launch in Q2 2022. Man, when they put the dates like that, you're just like, oh, okay, that's pretty big delay. There is over 30 wrapped Bitcoin dividends in the staking contract from unwithdrawn dividends. Oh, really? Oh, now I get that right. Thanks, John Atkins, for that one. The community could vote to borrow against this fund immediately and repay it with the auction proceeds. It's statistically unlikely that all 30 BTC would be withdrawn over the next quarter. This would, in a sense, be Axion borrowing from the community's Bitcoin dividend pool. It would take around 1.7 Bitcoin to fund this process at the current Bitcoin prices. A good thing that Bitcoin's going up then, right? Good thing. The timeline for Axion Version 3 would be the end of Q3 to Q4, or some combination there, such as a multiple way split. The funding sources mitigate the draining futures of any one. That actually might, number 5 actually might be a pretty good one there. So we've got 4 anyway, but I think number 5 is probably a little bit more prudent, but definitely I think I agree with you, John Atkins and Cardano, on the number 4 there. Although the voting is actually tight, as we said, the voting is tight there, where we're at to 58.50. Fund from the dev wallet, pretty tight there. Probably could do a bit of combination there. Might be something to look at. All right, very cool. All right, we finally got there at the end, folks. I shouldn't have jumped a few of those things, but hey, just trying to cut out some time there, having to read out a lot of that stuff. But hey, it's all good. All right, so we're currently 21 minutes into the sniping hour. We've got 0.56 ETH so far, $1,325. That has ended up buying 0.03 Bitcoin so far, and we've got 0.029 as paid to stakers, which is 85%. That's pretty much it at the moment. So let's go check out some of the ecosystem and see how that's going. Let's jump around there. We've got 307 billion in total supply, 56.3 billion liquid, with about 5 billion of that dev wallet or something. We've got 250, almost 251 billion stakes, so that's up almost about 750,000 from yesterday or something, or not quite that much, but just almost. 6%, 81.65, so probably adjusted for the liquidity, probably still in that 83-84% range. Crypto rank 924, total stakes 25,878, average stake size 9.4 million, and average stake length 2,521 days. Market cap 8.85 million, still a long way to go up there to re-rate, and share rate, of course, 1.1859. And we already looked at all the shares there. We have got 656.9 billion shares in existence, and that's the way we roll at the moment. The price, of course, is looking pretty good. 6 green candle days, obviously, with the markets mooning as well. Quadruple 0.9 is the price, not far away from the triple numbers again. 0001 is not far away at all, and it was about 12% rise, something like that. Let's quickly go check out CoinGecko, see how the market's going on there. And we have had a big move in Bitcoin and Ethereum. We've what's that, up 11.7%, Bitcoin to 38,781. Big move, 7 days, 21%. Wow. And Ethereum back up to 2,366 and up 24%. Binance up to $322. We've got Cardano at $1.37, Ripple at 66.7, and Dogecoin up to 22 cents, and Polkadot at $15. And wrapping up, we've got an honorable mention at 11.12 Uniswap and Bitcoin Cash. Which one's up the most in the last 7 days? We've actually got Ethereum and Dogecoin are up the most out of those top 12 at the moment. So pretty amazing there. Followed closely by Bitcoin, and Uniswap. So not bad. All right, let's see here. Let's jump back to the general chat there. looking good. And we're going to refresh this one here. Go back here, and there we go. We're going to refresh this page, see where we're at the moment. Cardano TV says, I'd be happier to leave my divs to get this out quicker and not risk a price dump from the dev fund. That'd probably be true there, Cardano TV. I think it is probably the best option. Yeah, certainly at this stage, you're probably right there, Cardano TV. So remember what I said about BTC targets yesterday, said Triple Dutch. You did. I remember that now that you're saying it at Triple Dutch. Pretty nice. Back to the 40s, I think it was 47, was it? And then longer term back up to 70, I think was if I remember rightly. Cheers. This is the last of my drink. Here we go. So very cool. All right, we're just waiting here, sitting around, waiting for that. That's all we're waiting. We're just waiting for some ETH to come in. Yeah, Triple Dutch said 47 at the end of the month, 79 at the end of August. Okay, cool. Woohoo! All right. There we are. Puppy power. Let's refresh again. Let's do it. Let's go back to the auction here. Bam. Bam, bam. Hey, we haven't seen FBAM be coming in late these days. FBAM. We'll just refresh this. Yeah, still sitting there at the moment. 0.56 ETH is so far in there. 7.61 to sell out. Pretty relaxed, pretty laid back. Yeah, that's a nice move. Let's quickly go into Bitcoin and see what that profile looks like, actually. Let's see how that's all happened. There we are. So we were tracking around. Already we're doing pretty good at 34,500. And then bam, smash bam up there. What do we got to 39,571? Ooh, boy, oh boy. And then pull back. Nice. Looks like Triple Dutch is on the money with this one. So looking pretty good. Going to take that 40. Pretty cool. And what happened to Ethereum? Let's check that out. I wonder if it even went higher than what it's showing at the moment. All right, let's have a look there. And where we're up to there. Oh yeah, it's going nicely. Rocketed up to 2392. Just back again, and now testing that high again. And now only 45% down from all-time highs, 4,356. Let's have a look at the market overall. We've got the BTC dominance is back at 45.6, Ethereum at 17.3, and the total market cap is just sitting under 1.6 trillion USD. So there we are, folks. All right, not too bad. I'll refresh this one too. Sitting it laid back. Hey, we got 1.33. Woohoo! We're up on the money there, $3,146. And this obviously the Bitcoin hasn't updated yet. Pretty nice on that. Let's go redo the refreshing. Someone's just liked all those other things, and I'm just updating now. Hey, it's taking a while there. Boom. All right, 17.38% sold out so far. Woohoo! Party time. That we're going to go up on the up. And what else we're going to do? Big heart there. We'll go for some balloons. I like balloons. And what else? We've got rocket. We're going to rocket that. Who's this there? Enrico, Andreas. Andreas is in the house. I'm not even sure if Andreas is here tonight. Andreas in the chat there. Cadillac Jack says these higher ETH prices, harder to let go of it. That's right, Cadillac. That's the counter effect, isn't it? Cadillac Jack, when the prices go up, people don't want to let go of the asset that's going up, mooning like that. Yeah, very cool. All right, so up to 17.38%, and we've still got, that's in 27 minutes, by the way, so we've still got 33 minutes to go in the sniping hour. What else we got on here? Quadruple 08997 price, so just a tad down below there, but let's will it up to that 0001 mark. That'd be very cool. Yeah, lots going on there. So very nice. All right, let's jump back to this auction. I'll refresh this one more time, see how it's going. Hey, welcome everybody. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that, what else is there? Bell. Smash the bell button, and of course, share if you can, help grow the channel. Awesome stuff. All right. 1.33 ETH in there, folks. And yeah, we're just waiting for the Bitcoin to update. That should happen in a minute or so. So welcome to Axion Token Channel, where the auctions are every day. The excitement continues. Been doing a lot of spreadsheet working today, so I'm probably a little bit slower than I normally am. That's the way it rolls. Triple Dutch says BTC on Binance futures already had a spike to 47k and washed away or close to 1 billion of shorts. Nice one there, Triple Dutch. Yeah, those shorts, boy. Woohoo! But a lot of people feel sorry for the shorts sometimes, but not all the time. Obviously, they're trying to short the market and make the big mad gains with margin lending and stuff like that. But boy, it would have taken them by surprise, especially that spike gun there. Yeah, let's go back to that spike. That would definitely have caught some of them off by guard, unless they had some real supercomputers, something like that. So Bitcoin's 40% below the all-time high at the moment. But yeah, that big spike there, that would have caught shorters out, surely. That big spike there, what's that? 1909, yeah, 1909, yeah. So that bit there would have definitely caught them out. We're only down 40% off the high now. That's looking much better than 50% or whatever it was. Very cool. Let's refresh this again. Hey, we've got people coming in and out of the viewership there. Okay. So it's an update yet. So there our crab came in. So let's go check that out. And a fish. So we had a couple. Let's go check out some of those bidders and see where they're at the moment. Now there has been quite a bit of talk about. Hey, we got the Bitcoin there updated. 0.08 Bitcoin has been. Bitcoin has been bought with the ETH, and 0.0688 is the amount to stake is 85%. We're going to go to the activity. Now there has been quite a bit of talk about the Axion Today show. So we have seen Paul was in a lot today. So we have heard nothing about them coming back on at this stage. Obviously they're on a summer break, so hopefully they're regrouping and we'll see them soon. That's my hope for sure. But that's about as much as I know. 28. So new stake there. Yeah, max share stake. Then we had half a ETH from a shark, 0.06 from a dolphin. And we had a couple of max stakes coming out of that 500 mil regular auction. I think it was 502 mil. So looking good there. Some Bitcoin cashed out. We've got a fish coming in, 0.36 ETH. So welcome, little fishy. And obviously a crab as well going in there too, 0.41. So nice, really nice distribution there of different investor sizes. Good to see that. Crowd Jack says, Triple Dutch, I like those predictions. Yeah, they're very tasty. And Triple Dutch spike on spot is different from futures. Yeah, I get that, Triple Dutch. Yes, absolutely. Great summer ahead. Sometimes maybe I just wasn't listening that much. I've been in my head in the spreadsheet all day. My head's a little bit numb at the moment, to be honest. That's how we roll. Spreadsheets. That's how we roll. Yeah, a lot of reading too. I've done a lot of reading today. It's a bit like being halfway between a lawyer and something else. Hey, Katano TV, Patricia, Paul, and Robbie, we're missing you, says Katano TV. Yeah, big shout out to the Axion Today hosts. Very cool. Look forward to their show formats. Very good. I noticed that actually on the activities here on this page here that they used to have a video up here, didn't they? That's disappeared. But we have got the weekly shows are still sitting there at the moment, and they got podcasts too. One of the, I guess it's just the audio, right? Or do other video podcasts? I don't really watch podcasts, so I've got a few episode 27. Keep on tracking. So we've got a couple there. What else? We've got podcasts. What's on the news? Twitter, Facebook news. Oh man, they're not doing too bad there. Join us for the second Axion community meetup, 25th of June. What else? Podcasts. Let's have a quick look at the podcast there. Apple. So stuff. 22nd of June was the last one there. So they're very, very good with the social media. Very good with social media. Very cool on that. Let's jump back to the auction, folks. Let's do it. You know it. We love it. Let's see how we go. With 27 minutes to go in the opening hour. We're going to refresh this one. And welcome. Hope you guys are having a good time. Have a good week, of course, in the week ahead. It's going to be important. $2,656 in wrap Bitcoin divs. So we're slowly climbing there, 165.25. So what's that? Oh boy, look at the increase in prices. Dramatically increased the US dollar value. We're sitting at 6,377,000. Yes. Wow, nice. Very cool on that. And of course, back over 5 million on the old div. So that's the thing, right? Bitcoin goes up, everyone's smiling, and that's pretty cool. Cadillac Jack says, same, Cadeau TV. I missed the show, says Cadillac TV. Yeah, it's a pretty cool show. Great format, of course. They often have the big announcements on there. They would have the team getting on there, launching something new. They would have lots of the community on there as well. So pretty nice format, and of course they're all very professional as well. So very good front there. So hopefully we'll see them back. But the key is, I always say, consistency. If you've got a good thing, consistency is key, right? Consistency is key. But sometimes people need a break too. They need a break. They need a nice summer break. So you never know. But we have seen Paul back. Paul's been in the chat. We've seen Paul regularly back in the chat there. So it's a good sign, a sign of things to come, hopefully, for sure. Canadian TV says, I miss them and Superman's daily chat. Yeah, that's right. Even Patricia used to be in the chat most days, but she hasn't been around for a while. So hopefully it's not something I've said. You know me. But anyway, so that's where we're at the moment. So pretty cool. Let's go onwards and upwards. What did I say? I said it. When you've got a good thing, consistency is key. I always say that. It's about anything. It's true for anything, of course. If you've got a bad thing, though, consistency is bad, right? So, but you want a good. If you've got a good thing, and Axion's a good thing, then you're on the money. You're on the money, as it were. Show me the money. I love that movie. Hey, I don't know. Hey, we got another bit in there, folks. Woohoo! 1.51. We're going up. Nice. And we're up to almost up to 0.1 ETH, so 0.919. Looking good. Let's do another update here. And boom, we've got Norskins in the chat there. Haven't seen Norskin there for a while. Nice. So we've jumped from 17.38 to 19.73. So we're a 1/5 sold out so far. Looking good on that one. Boo! There's more dividends there. We actually need a little big. I know I've got this big Bitcoin icon. We need another one. Maybe I just don't have it. Maybe others have got them, but I don't have them. So on up there. Very cool. Let's add another one. What are we going to put in that one? We'll put T-Dally on there. Just T-Dally's on there. You can see it's on. So we'll do that. We've got the moderator on there, Dawn. Adorna is on. So we'll do that. All right, so very nice. We're going down here. Kayla Jack, I want to be in the dollars. I want to be in the money. Yeah, says Kayla Jack. That's the show me the money. I love it how in the movie. I can't remember the other guy's name, but he is a football player. I can't remember his name though. Let's forget it. But he says, "You're not going to make me cry. You're not going to make me cry." And of course, when he wins, he eventually gets the big contract money. Can't remember how many millions it is either. Then he starts crying on the TV show. It's just hilarious. Such a great movie. It's kind of it's got some mishmash oddities in it, but it's actually very, very good overall. Of course, it's got some of the most famous modern movie sayings out of it. You know, like "You had me at hello, you complete me, show me the money." In fact, it's probably got pound for pound some of the more sayings out of a movie than a lot of movies actually. I think probably the last movie that had a lot of big ones was probably some of those Jim Carrey movies. You know, where he did all those silly characters and he would always have a catchphrase out of those. Probably. Fairly common. All right, you know me. I love the movie buffs, even if I can't remember the names of them. I love them. All right, so pretty good there. We're 33 minutes in, folks. Pretty nice. Another max share stake coming out of that regular auction. So that's looking good too. And oh, there we are. So a Dolphin just did 77 million. Has unstaked 77 million. Let's go check that out. We don't often look at unstakes, do we? But let's check that out. So they did 60 days. They served 60 days. And they 76 million. So they've just taken that out at the moment. So that's matured, but not too bad there. That's that little fish coming 0.18. Nice to see the little fishes come in, right? So if we're referring to these fish analogies or whatever you might call them, we're talking about this one here. We're talking about this table here. So fishes actually aren't that small, I guess. They're already investors pretty much. The new shrimps, of course, are typically new investors or very small accounts. One of the two. Crabs, fishes, dolphins, sharks, and whales. And that's basically based on the number of shares that they have. So very cool. Let's go back to that activity, see what we've got. Yeah, we did have a shrimp. I'm sure we had a shrimp bit in there. Was I wrong about that? I must have been wrong about that. Okay, so it was a couple of smaller investors just up, getting more, increasing their bags. As we say, they're always trying to become dolphins. That's probably the way we like to put it. All right, so there we are, folks. That's where we're at the moment. Hey, the Discord's actually quiet at the moment. I don't know why. You'd think it'd be very exciting around auction time. Obviously, maybe there's a certain amount of people watching this live stream. But, hey, Andres in there with T-Dally. Is that another T-Dally one, is it? I'll have to get. I don't know how to get those. Let me know in the chat if you know how to get those ones there. All right, Dave. We've got a couple of more comments. We've got Peter Crozen in the house. Hey here, hey there from the Netherlands. Good to see you, Peter. Crozen. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. And Kanan TV says, welcome, Peter. Yeah, welcome. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, all the rest of it. Pretty cool. Triple Dutch. Hi, Peter. Another Dutchman in the chat. Woohoo! Go Dutchmans. I love that. So very nice. True Blue 75. I have to go to Europe sometime. I have been to. We did go through to the UK and went under that tunnel. Between was it the English Channel? Then I went to Paris. Went from Paris through to by train through to Switzerland to Geneva. I went along the lake there to the other side where there's a castle, and then back again. That's about as much of Europe as I've seen, so it's not much really at all. But it was quite good seeing Geneva and Paris, even albeit small. I do notice that they do need a bit of money though to really enjoy those places, as far as I could see it at the time. It wasn't rolling in the dough at the time, but it was nice to see the old history there for sure. Peter, there's a nice smile there from Peter. Kata Jack, welcome Peter. You are in a great channel, or for all things Axion. Absolutely, Kata Jack, 100%. And Peter says, thanks, got my stakes running since last week. Nice one, Peter. So welcome, big welcome to you. Start enjoying those sweet divs, of course. And of course, yeah, we cover the auctions every day on this channel. So hopefully it's a place, if you want to, every so often you want to check up, see how the action's going, then you definitely come on and then watch, get into the chat there. Very pretty, welcoming, open community too in crypto. Pretty nice. All right, let's just refresh this. Just going to see how we go. Got 20 minutes left in the sniping hour, and see how we get on here. Okay, just refreshing that there. Pretty boom. All right. Yeah, so that's a good point. With the market going up at the moment, but people might be a little bit holding on to some of the ETH and this and that at this stage, just seeing where the price is going to go as well when the market's on the back up on the upside, up and to the right. They say up and to the right. Yeah, that's how it goes. So not too bad here. There's some nice numbers though. It's nice to see some good green numbers for once, right? After some bearish decline. So that's cool. All right, we'll jump over to the Axion today the Axion dashboard there, and that's all got the same data. So we'll jump back here to the Axion today. So we're just flipping between two views, between Axion today dashboard has some slightly different information, and the Axion official auction page, which is where you actually bid. So you don't bid on this page. The cool thing about this, just shows you the Bitcoin. The amount of Bitcoin we're getting, whereas the official page is this one here, the auction. So if you're going to bid in, you have to connect your wallet to this one and put your Ethereum bid in, send max, put in the amount you want to bid in, and then that will go into the auction here, and you'll get a new line item below that shows you your bet, and that obviously you withdraw and stake that after you come out of the auction. Now, minimum withdrawal out of all the auctions is 60 days, so you have to withdraw and stake for 60 days minimum. Maximum, of course, is 5,555 days, which is equivalent to about 15.2 years. Why do people stake that long? Is because they get over 300% more shares, so 20% of shares every year is what you do. So if you stake for 2 years, 40% extra shares. If you stake for 5 years, was it 100% extra? Obviously, if you stake for 10 years, 200%, and 15 years, 300%. That's pretty much how it rolls. And the way to do that, you can just check the stake button as well. You can just put in a stake. If you've got Axion, you can put in, let's say, put in 10 million. That's cost you $901 at the moment. Put in the period. If you go max share stake, bam, like that, puts in 555 days automatically. Gives you your basic shares, which is basically the amount of Axion divided by the share rate. That one there, and that share rate goes up all the time. And it's basically an approximation for compound interest. So it means that short people that do short period stakes don't beat long term. And of course, you get your basic shares. Then, of course, you get 20% more per year. So if we put 365 here, you'd see that that's about 20% of the shares there. So you get 20% more each year. So if we go to 5 that's 15.2 years, so over 300%. And that gives you a total of 34 million shares. That's pretty much how that works. And obviously, that gives you the total shares at the top. Then you'll have a share percentage. And we already know how many shares there are all together. We have got up here, we've got the total amount of shares in existence, 656.8 billion. That's how it rolls. That's how you roll. All right, let's just update that as we go. And jump through there. So basically, the more shares you have in Axion, the more rewards you get. That's simple. That's the key outtake there. Nice. All right, so that's we're just waiting for some ETH to come in. We've got 17 minutes and 21 seconds to go. We are currently at 19.373% sold out, so 20% is pretty good. Obviously, it's 24-hour auction, so run rate is looking super good at the moment. So 5 hours would be the sellout period. John Atkins says, always good to hear about new people staking. Absolutely. And yeah, once again, welcome again, Peter, to the Axion community. Very cool. Now, it's a bit laid back tonight. We're just a bit cruising. I've been in my head in the spreadsheet for hours and hours and hours and reading lots of stuff. And so a little bit on the relaxed. I haven't actually got. I should have got myself a latte, right? Should have got myself a latte. That would have been quite good, but I didn't have time. There we are. Been at the gym, and that was a bit of fun too. Just managed to do a gym between after all the Excel work. To go to the gym to wake up a little bit. Didn't quite work, unfortunately. But hey, there was a lot. What's that stuff where they do super circuits? All that stuff where they do. Everyone's down there with the weights and they're jumping around and hoo-haing and all that. Can't remember what that's called now. Someone might know in the chat. But they're all doing it. There's about 30 people jumping around with weights and doing superhuman things down there. Very cool. Let's have a look at this price. Let's check it out. We are sitting not too bad. Like I say, I like the fact that we've got a 200 rolling average now. So Axion is just getting a bit more mature now. Look at that. That's the chart from the beginning on a daily chart, and we've finally got a 200-day rolling average. Nice. This is not an exponential one. So the difference between an average one and an exponential one is that exponential weights more of the prices to the contemporary period, like the current period. But we haven't got one of those. A lot of people like the exponential moving averages. This is just pretty much a standard one there, weighted equally across the horizon. So there we are. That's what it's looking. And interesting enough, that's currently sitting at 000266. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. So you can see it's not really too relevant yet, but hey, that's, you know, we could get back up to there. That's where we're at 000226 at the moment. We want to get to 0001. Of course, and that's in sight now. 0001 is in sight. We've had 6 nice green days in a row, and we've got a nice up market. So anything goes at the moment. All right, a still buyer's market, of course, still buyer's market, and that means good time to pick up lots of Axion for the future, for sure. And of course, that Axion version 3 vote, the audit delay is unfortunate but necessary, and of course that bodes well for integrity when it goes live. Obviously, everyone's stakes need to be upgraded, NFTs, and obviously the gas fee is going to be super cheap. Remember, Axion's going to be the only, once version 3 gets on the market, it's going to be the only platform with that solution on the Ethereum platform. As I said, some other big projects either having to go onto other chains or having to actually fork the Ethereum chain, stuff like that. So, but Axion's going to have the single solution on chain that's going to have relatively super cheap fees, up to an 1/8 cheaper, which is pretty amazing. The fees will be 1/8 of whatever the GUI is at the time. That's a better way of wording that. All right, so let's refresh. We're in the last 40 minutes. We're counting it down, and that's where we are. All right, so it's evening here in New Zealand, of course, at the bottom of the world. We are in the future. It is 7:48 p.m. in the evening on Monday. So I'm broadcasting from the future, so you're getting this stuff before anybody knows. That's how we roll. That's how we roll here, especially for the Dutch people. Then I'm well ahead of that time zone. No one's laughing in the chat there, so I imagine that's actually not that funny. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's all good. I was watching a little bit of Eddie Murphy comedy yesterday. That was hilarious. A bit of old school Eddie Murphy. All right, so let's refresh and see how we're getting on. Don't forget the vote is on. The vote, go out and vote. And I just remembered I forgot to talk about something. Let me just jump back in there and do that. No update there on the ETH. So let me go into the auction here page. Don't forget that the Vabble launch is on at the moment, so you can check that out if you wish. That's doing streaming services like a movie theater type thing. But obviously this is the big thing going on at the moment, the Axion Summer Giveaway. We're giving away 2 ledgers every day for 30 days. Simply buy Axion on Uniswap, then enter to win a brand new Ledger Nano and stake Axion and get 3+ entries. Plus if you promote it on Facebook and or Twitter, you get 2 more, so you can get up to 6 different entries. Pretty nice. That's 2 per day. The chances of winning pretty high, right? That's the Axion Ledger Nano. Pretty nice on that. So check that out. Actually, I might hit that on there and post that in the chat there for you. That's the full details there. Peter says it's 9:48 a.m. in I guess the Netherlands. So very cool. 9:48 a.m. So we're basically almost on the opposite day apart, aren't we? We're just 2 hours gap there, and almost the opposite apart there. So you can check that out. So once again, look at those Axion, really nice custom there. They got gold Bitcoin there. I wonder if you can get some gold Bitcoin with them. That'd be really upside. So still 20 days to go. Of course, every Thursday they get drawn. There's 14 winners every Thursday. I think it was it Hayachi who was on the chat on Thursday last week that won, got one. So that was pretty nice. And there's the one entry for buying $100 worth of on Uniswap, then another 3 additional entries for if you stake for 350 days, and then of course 2 more entries if you spread the word on Twitter and Facebook. And then there's a form there, pretty nice. Winners chosen every Thursday, 14 per week, which is 2 a day. So we've still got 20 days to go. It's pretty nice. Good idea there. So let's jump back out of there. I'm going to go back to the auction, and boom. All right, let's do another refresh. 11 minutes to go, folks. Now, what should I have for dinner? Leave a suggestion in the chat there if you want to guide me to a dinner choice for tonight. Obviously, I'm in the future. I've got to eat. So there we are. That's how we roll. Nice on that one. All right, so we are live streaming as well on Twitch and DLive. We actually also jumped on, as I said, I think I might have said this yesterday, we've jumped up to 18 followers on Odyssey. So that was up from about 3. I think I had 3 on there, up to about 18 on there. I need to probably do some more promotion of that, actually, to get Odyssey going. Odyssey is actually quite good because I like it. It's a free speech platform, decentralized. I like that. It's pretty nice. All right, so that's that. 10 minutes to go. We'll see how we're rolling at the moment. Let's jump into the old general chat. We've got Norskin there. Well, price might be up, but there are more Axion tokens in Uniswap today than there were yesterday. Over 17 billion now. Yeah, so that was actually down to 18.5. So it's a good observation. Would be hella fine to get that back under 10 billion. Yeah, I agree with that one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give it a bit of up, and let's do what else? We'll do some hearts there, and then we'll get it some. We'll get some Bitcoin. What else we're going to do? Some Axion. I love that Axion shield. It's like the Axion icon. Very nice. All right, let's do a refresh here on this one again. Now I have to refresh the API, just catch that ETH comes in. Obviously, when people bid it in from their wallets, it goes onto the blockchain, processes, and then ends up going through the contracts. So that's where at the moment. Now, 200 million is not the normal size for a venture capital auction. Normally they're 500 million, but it's going to be like this until the 2nd of August. So that's just how it's going to be. There was a technical issue that just the last time they have to manually upload it. And I think they upload like a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks or something. And of course, some issue happened. I can't remember the actual details. But that caused that the auctions were loaded on the opposite day. So regular auction is 500 million tomorrow, then followed by 200 million for venture capital auction, 500 million for the regular auction. So these should be the other way around. And venture capital auction is 200 million on Friday. This used to be our big mega auctions, but of course we're selling out all the time, particularly at these price levels. So there's only a little bit in there, 5.7 million in there at the moment. And of course, this is the only normal one we'll have all week, which is actually the Saturday VCA, and that's got 500 million Axion in it. So that's a normal Saturday, but normally we have these back-to-back VCAs, Friday, Saturday. So that's the only normal one we're going to have on the 31st. And then, of course, we've got the first regular, this is the first, and then the August the 2nd is going to be 200 million. That's a venture option. So hopefully they'll be able to load them properly with no technical issues this time, and regular venture regular. Although I think we have been enjoying some of that market buy pressure from the regular auctions. Although obviously for stakers it's just a bit less wrap Bitcoin. Well, quite a bit less over the 2 weeks if you want to look at it from that period. So cool. All right, so that's going on. Let's just do another refresh there too. Hey, welcome, of course. If you're new to Axion, smash that subscribe button, like button, and bell for future videos. We cover the auctions every day on this channel, of course. And if you want to help support the growth of this channel with content and marketing, check the join button and become a member today. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Pretty cool. And I've got an upgrade coming up pretty shortly. So that's going to be pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoy it. That takes a lot of thinking about when you do the upgrades to the live streams. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be fun. All fun as we go. It's going to be version 3. I was going to do version 3 about a month ago, but I wanted to do a lot more background stuff to it, so that's why I've delayed version 3. And anyway, version 3's been delayed, so on the platform, so it's sort of kind of version 3 Axion token channel show is delayed, just like the actual platform, until the audit gets done. So I have been doing kind of an audit to get things up and running, so pretty nice. All right, it's enough for me gas bagging about that, but hey, that's how we roll on the channel. All right, 6 minutes to go. We're not going too well. We've got another shrimp there. Oh, 10,095 days. What's that, about 3 years or something? 3.5 years? 3 years, 365, 9. It's about 3 years. Let's go check out and see what some of those stakes were that came out of that 502 million regular auction. We had a dolphin stake there, Max shared. 3 years on there from shrimp to a crab. Nice. Yeah, that's about it. That's all that's happened there since we last looked. All right. Bitcoin up to 165.2. I love the fact that as Bitcoin price rise, so does all the Bitcoin paid to stakers. I mean, it makes sense, but it's great to see the number climbing there. 6.3 million US dollars. Man, if let's have a look here. So if Triple Dutch had a projection for, what was it? Look here, 47 for the end of the month, which is looking, very attractive. Obviously, what did you say on the futures or something? It already reached, and 79 by the end of August. It's a dry August, so 79. That'd be pretty nice. That's probably 2x that. We'd get over 10 million US dollars at that rate, which would be pretty awesome. That'd be a really big pump to the APY as well, wouldn't it? That's how it would work. 5 minutes to go, folks. In the opening sniping hour, we have. I thought we might just sell this out in the first 10 minutes, but that hasn't happened. But we've still, the run rate's still pretty good. We're still looking at a 5-hour sellout run rate at the moment. Let's just go down there. All right. Don't forget the vote. Make sure you get your vote in, and all that stuff's there. All the details that I jumped past. Now, there's over 30 wrapped Bitcoin in the staking contract from undrawn dividends. Yeah, it probably is the best way to do it. Yeah, I think you're right there, Katana TV and John Atkins on those ones. All right. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. We're counting it down. Still had no suggestions for dinner, so it might end up being, I'm thinking, chicken and rice. Let me know if you think chicken and rice is a good option. Chicken and rice, that might be the one. Kind of thinking that. Chicken and rice. I have to do a chicken dance when I do chicken and rice. There we are. All right. Chicken and rice, chicken and rice. We're going chicken and rice. Something like that. Who knows? Hey, it reminds me of camps, kid camps. I don't know if you guys have been to kid camps. We do talk about the Heidi High camps, though. I do actually want to go. The more I talk about Heidi High camps, the more I want to go to them. But of course, probably happen one day. I want to go to American camps. Americans have cool camps, but I think they're probably for mostly teenagers these days. I don't know if they have family camps. They must have family camps. We're a bit more mixed in there. Let's do a refresh. We've got 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the opening sniping hour, and that's where at the moment, 1.454. We're counting it down. Yeah, we haven't seen Patricia in the chat for ages, so yeah, come on, Patricia, come on back. And it was nice to see Paul in the chat today. Let's actually jump to the chat, and I can probably find Paul last comment there. Paul L. Let's go and see where Paul L's last comment was there. Today, make referrals be staked for 5, 10, 15 years. Referrer gets choose and gets bigger bonus if going long. Not at all. What's this one there? Not at all. Well, it might be something. Is Robbie upset with Axion right now? Not at all, says Paul. So there we are. That's answering some of your questions about whether Robbie was upset. What else did Paul say? You can't. How do you have referrals and stop people self-referring? You can't, but make them stake long-term if you have a problem with self-referrals or people. So yeah, it's been active in the chat. You can see. So definitely in there. Was it register referrals for all? Make them stake for a year if you have to, but reward people who invest time helping friends and family and chill on their Facebook and Twitter. So not too bad. What else has got? Data is king. Very hopeful knowing we are getting data now. Used to be, so pretty cool. I think there's been a bit of talk with Paul in there about data. Suggesting the AVP be somewhat liberal in its guidelines, or there will only be a handful. This is crypto after all, verified partner. just a couple of stuff there around that stuff. Confident AVP will have such requirements. Don't get fooled, guys. Be cautious or something. I'm not sure what that's about. So yeah, he's in there a lot today. Look at that. He's absolutely all over the place today. Let's go check out Robbie. Let's see where Robbie was in there last time. It'll be funny if they're actually watching me searching this. Maybe they're being quiet in the chat there. So Robbie was in there today. See, the fact that the team can even take other people's Bitcoin is very unsettling. Should be locked to addresses not used as a bank to be loaned out. That's a fair comment. That's my only hesitation as well. I have the same hesitation about the Bitcoin does. Someone lend the team some money. Taking does is not okay. I don't care about IEs. That's wrong. I stand. Right. So there's a couple of things there on that one. So Robbie's definitely in the chat. Let's see if Patricia's in the chat there. Patricia S. Let's go for gold. Oh wow, we haven't seen Patricia for a while. 23rd of July, but I think she probably is around, but she may not. That's the last time she commented, at least. Sounds great. Come on over. So 23rd July. How long ago is that? That's 3 days ago. So not too bad. Yeah. So there we are. That's a bit of an update. I did it live on this channel. Let's jump back over to the auction. See where we're at. We've got 1 minute to go, folks, at the opening sniping hour. But we've got an awesome run rate, which basically means 5 hours to sell out in another 4 hours. Shark just staked 48 million too for 5 days. That's looking pretty good too. And we're just counting it down. Hey, I'm looking good. All right, so I hope you guys had a good time. We just did a pretty laid-back coverage today, but looks good for the next 5 hours. Let's see how we go tomorrow. You can join me. Obviously, we have a regular auction tomorrow. 500 million Axions up for grabs, and we'll see how we get on. Obviously, the market may have settled down with the market. Depends if it keeps pumping like this. We'll see if it gets another green candle day. But this is where we are at the moment. It's looking pretty good. All right, let's go into there. We're going to do one more refresh. 13 seconds to go. Big shout out to the Hex Token channel members. Always great to see you, and thanks for your support. Here we are at the moment. This is where we're currently at. So we'll catch you in about 22 hours time or so. Maybe 23 hours. See where we're at. If we're sold out, of course, we'll catch you for the next regular auction. 500 million up for grabs. It's going to be auction day 256. So all the best. Take care out there. Have a great day. It's obviously evening here. I'm going to go grab some dinner and get some energy back up, and see you tomorrow. Peace out. Cheers.